Well, how y'all are this afternoon? This is your buddy George Jones over at the Bergen Gun Range with my next installment on, hey, I got this old used gun. The old used gun I got today is this guy. This is the Arminius. I think I'm pronouncing it correctly. I'm probably not. This is a German-made, economy-priced, I hate to call it a Saturday night special, but it is actually a pretty well made gun considering it's in the economy market range. Arminius was a company that started in the 1950s, and what they did was they copied some of the designs of the High Standard Company. And in doing so, there was some legal issues there, so they went back and they changed their design, and what they did was they made their frame bigger. Okay, they changed the parameters of the frame and they came out with this larger front frame area and different sighting arrangement and so forth. But it is much like a High Standard in that it is a mono frame. It's solid, and this one is solid steel. It's heavy. And this one is actually marked with the Arminius logo up here on the top, next to the top strap of the frame, but it says the medallion over here is GE big C little a I O something or other. I can't even work up a Now you still see this design of frame and this design of gun on the market today. I think the Arminius company is gone, but you still see this in various guns that are imported into the country by European American Armory and or EAA and so forth. So you still see this design around, mostly in 38 Special. RG imported guns in the late 1960s with this basic design. Of course, RG is a German company as well, ROM. But they make a really cool gun in terms of being an economy price gun. Now this gun uses the standard old pull the rod out and dump the cylinder out design. And it is a 32 Smith & Wesson long 7-shot capacity cylinder. That's pretty cool. So this gun is in excellent condition. It's part of it is on loan to us from Apache Armaments, Candy Fork Guns and Ammo down in Somerset. And we're going to try this gun out and give you some kind of an idea what kind of a gun it really is. It looks to be a maybe 2 1/4, 2 1/2 inch barrel gun. It's got fairly pronounced sights on it, and the iron sights on the back are pretty good, and you can pick them up pretty good. We're going to try this gun out at 7 yards, so let me get me some ear mufflers on. We get this thing loaded up and give it a try. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, MagTech ammo. We've got this stuff at Candy Fork. This is 32 Smith & Wesson long semi-jacketed hollow point ammunition. It's the only time I ever saw a 32 Smith & Wesson caliber ammunition in a hollow point. And this in fact is a jacketed hollow point. That's pretty cool. Actually manufactured defensive ammo for 32 Smith & Wesson. Hey, we got old 32 Smith & Wesson revolver at the house. We've got good ammo at the store. Well, it's kind of like a H&R. It takes all day to get it loaded. I've got an EZ2C target up down there at 7 yards. So we're going to try this gun here. I'm going to shoot a few on single action just to see if I can prove the gun out. Okay. Take that apart. Believe it or not, I saved 32 Smith & Wessons to reload. They're kind of fun to reload. You know, they're kind of itty bitty. All right, let's try about 7 more on double action here. All right, got her loaded back up. Let's try it on double action. Got this little bird's head grip right here on it that's kind of hard for me to hold on to, but it's about the same size as a stock factory model 36 grip, or the older model 36 grip. All right, let's give it a try. Hey, this is a pretty good little gun. It's a pretty nice little gun. Let's go down and look at our accuracy and see how that worked out for us. I can see it from here. It looks pretty good, but you can't. That's 14 rounds with my hold being right about right here. That's pretty good accuracy from an economy priced revolver, even at 7 yards. You know, if you got one of these old guys and your mama's got one of them in your sock drawer or whatever, you know, that's not too shabby. It's a very serviceable little gun, actually. A little gun pouring right there. Okay. That's what they used to call it when we were doing the show. They would set this thing up to where they could do the pan around of the gun that the individual person on the show was shooting it, and the camera people used to refer to it as gun porn. Maybe it is. I don't know. Da 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 da. Oh, yeah, we're getting off. That's about the size of it for the old Arminius. I don't even see a model number on this thing, just to tell you the truth. There's a lot of European style proof marks on it. It says something here, HW3. That may be the model number of this gun. They must have made a lot of them because it's got a big long serial number on it. I've seen these guys around in 38 Special. I've seen them around in 22 Magnum. I think Nick Saylor of the Saylor collection up in Louisville has got one that's in 32 Smith & Wesson long blank. It takes 32 long blanks, and it actually, the bore is blocked, and it flashes up here out of the top strap, you know. And I've seen them in 9mm pack blank that works the same way. You see a lot of blank pistols in reenacting, and I do a lot of reenacting when we're not in this situation. You know, and you see a lot of our Arminius revolvers. And they're pretty good guns. Kind of on the economy price, but overall, pretty good guns. Like, take, share, commentate, and subscribe. Leave me no $1 in the Patreon bucket on the way out the door if you want to, and if you don't want to, I keep on making content for you. You know, I ain't that greedy. Y'all be safe. You know, follow all your standard precautions, and we'll get through this thing. All right. God bless each and every one of you, and y'all have a great 2A day. We'll see y'all.